Right. Welcome back. This is episode... What episode is this now? 4. Yeah, because the third was with Jared.
4.
Thanks for your input there. I appreciate that. Third was with Jared. And now we've got the man, the myth, the legend, the older and slightly uglier version of me.
Thank you.
My dad. He was in the first episode. In that one, we talked a bit more serious, a bit more of a deep conversation. It was an interesting one. I'm using this episode basically to explain to you guys that in the future, essentially we're going to be doing a episode every week, and every other week will be a guest. And when there's not a guest, this old man here is going to be co-hosting with me, and we're going to be doing an episode together.
Ooh, co-hosting.
Yeah.
So how come you get the big chair and the nice mic, and I'll get the shitty squeaky chair and the microphone that doesn't...
Okay, number one, you're co-hosting, so pack it in a little bit, all right? Be a little bit respectful. You've just been promoted. Don't push it.
Lovely.
Number 2, you've got a better mic. Look at that.
Okay.
You've got a better mic than me anyway. And number 3, you've chosen to use that stand. I'm not using a stand. So I
feel more functional.
What does that even mean?
More professional, more functional.
I was hoping
more newsreadery.
I was hoping you would wear a Eleftheria
Some
shirt,
of us have got to do proper work. So
he's decided to dress up for the occasion. But that's why you're co-hosting. That's why I've chosen you ahead of anyone else, because of the way you dress like this, the
Lovely.
Professionalism you bring to the whole episode, really, the whole kind of theme of it.
I'll take that as a compliment, I think.
Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway,
so this is completely unscripted. I have no idea what.
Yeah, so this is all unscripted. Okay. Basically, to anyone slightly confused, the Instagram and Eleftheria is my brand, and the podcast is called Chasing Eleftheria. They both share the same message, but they're just different entities. So it gives me the freedom to be able to do what I want with the podcast and have episodes like this where we can be a bit more comedic, have a bit more fun, but also be able to have them guests that I want to have them serious conversations with, and I'm not restricted by needing to have something on it that relates to the topic.
I'm not the serious person.
Not in this instance.
So I'm here for comedy.
Not comedy, you're just here to...
I'm a clown.
No, not... Your phone's ringing. This is the first episode you as co-host, and you got your phone ringing.
I have to take this.
Sorry, guys. We go outside and answer the phone. And he's back. watch the wires. Oh. I wanna talk about a few topics with you. I got a few topics lined up. I got a little bit prepared. So let's say it's not scripted, but there's a little few. Look, you can see I got a little bit of notes here.
Well, it's prepared for you, but not for me.
Yeah,
okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Right. First one, and you need to bear with me because my skill of subtly bringing up a topic isn't very good at the moment.
Just go in.
So it's just like a question. But music-wise, why do you hate the music I listen to, but you love shitty music? What's going on there?
Why do I hate the music you listen to? Because it's shit.
Not all of it's shit.
Sounds... Well, no, actually, to be honest, you've got quite an eclectic...
Thank you. You hear that, guy? You heard it here first. You
like some of the stuff that I like.
Yeah, make sure your face is next to them.
But all this gangster rap and all that, it all sounds the same. It's all shit.
Yeah, but you listen to like NWA and that.
No, I don't. Well, back in the day, but they were pioneers then. They were pioneers.
Oh, so you only listen to pioneers?
Yeah.
But what about... I'm sorry, but...
Right, you play me, right, the stuff you listen to, the rap stuff they've got now, right, play me 3 different songs, and I guarantee they all sound the same.
All right.
I challenge you to do it. In the next one, play 3 songs by 3 different artists, and they'll all sound the same, and they'll all say the same thing.
No, they don't.
They do.
Okay, they talk about very similar topics.
Pussy this and gang this and police
I'm
this.
sorry, but one of the songs you listen to has the words "smack my bitch up."
That's the Prodigy.
As the chorus.
That's the Prodigy. That's a classic.
That's not a classic.
I'm telling you. Ask
if
anyone.
you literally said all these songs talk about shit, that's what that talks about. The whole song. There's no change in the...
My point is, right, the next time I'm on, right, me...
Also, watch it because you might not be on again.
Right? I want you to select three. I'm not even gonna call them songs, right? Select 3 tracks from that stuff you listen to,
Music.
right, and play them. Play a 20-second clip from each one, and I guarantee, as sure as I've got a hole in my arse, they'll sound all of them will sound exactly the same.
Some of them
And
sound
that's
similar,
why.
but
there's no talent there. They all sound
all
the
right.
same.
I'll choose 3 that
They all
sound
sound
different.
the
Then.
same.
I'll choose 3 that sound different, and you got to do the same.
No. I want you to choose 3 random artists that you listen to,
Okay.
and select 15-second clip from each song and play them one after the other. I guarantee
And they have to be rap.
because that's what you're questioning.
All right.
Why I think that's rubbish.
What's your favourite song then? Like, what's your favourite genre?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. You take a sip. Don't worry. Sorry.
I like a lot of the old 70s rock.
Okay.
I like-
Artists.
Yeah, I like a lot of that sort of stuff. Do you know what, son? I like anything that makes me go, yeah, I like this. This is all right. It's got a nice beat to it, hasn't it? I'm very open, but all this stuff that you listen to, it's all very samey. It really is.
So, what's your favourite artist? Like, or band, or what? Who is your favourite? So we know like where you're judging it from. You know what I mean? Like, what do you class as this is the
I haven't
pinnacle?
really got a favourite. I listen to anything.
Well, apparently you don't, because you don't listen to my music.
No, I listen to classical music. I listen to rock. I listen to heavy metal. I listen to pop. I listen to all sorts. I like a bit of Led Zepp.
Do you like K-pop?
No.
You said you listen to all sorts.
No, I don't like K-pop.
Oh,
Because again, they all sound the same.
No, they don't.
Bubblegum. No, it's all shit.
Led Zeppelin. Who's your? Because I'd say you introduced me to like Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and all them sort of bands. Nirvana, you never really listened to.
That's that. Yeah, that grunge stuff. Radiohead would that be classed as grunge? Radiohead.
I don't know. I'm not well versed in the subject.
But I'm not. I don't know. It all sounds a bit depressing to me.
So you like upbeat, like
Yeah, but I listen to a bit of Nirvana. I like some of their tracks that I've got on.
something in the way. You like that one? Have you seen?
I have it on Spotify and it just comes out and I go, oh, it's a Nirvana track. I'm not going to pretend to know everything there is to know about music, but
Do you know what? I think there's a lot of Tarantino movies that I've found songs in that I'm like, that's cool.
oh
That's a
yeah,
cool
yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah. And then you go,
There's
what's that? I've never. And then you find the album that it's from.
Yeah.
Or the artist,
And then you like the
listen-
album,
Yeah,
you're like-
yeah.
There's certain movies that like the soundtracks are
Yeah.
brilliant. Like I know the one you like, Baby Driver. They've got
Yeah.
a good soundtrack on that one. I'm trying to think. There's
Reservoir Dogs.
there's a song in that every time I hear it, I think of the scene where he's got his ear.
Oh, yeah.
He holds it. What song is
Stuck
that?
in the Middle.
Yeah, stuck in the middle.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah. Stick to your day job.
You don't like my singing?
But a lot of I've hooked onto a lot of music in that way. A lot of Tarantino again was a bit of a pioneer in getting these old artists that everyone had forgotten about, and
Can you do me a massive favour? Can you speak into the mic?
bringing
Thank
them to the fore.
Sorry, I didn't want to.
Not-
I didn't want. Sorry, guys, I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to.
But as well as doing it with artists, he did it with music as well. So you're right. There's a lot of stuff in these films that I did exactly the same thing. You listen, you go, "This is a blinding track. Who's that? Oh, that's so and so."
Yeah.
And then you dig up the album and you look at the stuff and you think, actually, that's really good.
I always thought I'd be able to make a good soundtrack for a movie.
You think?
I reckon I could. I would mix it up as well. I'd have a bit of like,
You wouldn't have any of the stuff you listen to on it.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, no one would go and watch it.
That music's popular.
It might be popular, but is it popular because everyone feels like they should be listening to it because it's popular, or because they actually really like it? There's a question for you. Are people, that old, I'm doing it because everyone else is doing it, or I listen to that because everyone else listens to it? And if they were found out to be listening to Motorhead or Led Zepp or Jimi Hendrix, well, you listen to that old shit for? Is that why? I can't imagine people go, I love this. I really love this track. It all sounds the same. How can you love that and not love it's the same?
I think it depends what you're doing, because music's very so. If I'm training and I'm driving to the gym, I might put on some drill, or I might put on some like
drill.
Yeah.
What?
Like rap, like English rap.
Drill.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Why isn't it just called rap?
There's
Or
different.
why don't they
genres.
just change the W for a C? There you go. Then I'd know what you're listening to.
Change the W for a C? One
Oh,
what word? What word were you
I mean,
talking?
I mean, rap. I mean, put a C in front of the R.
The delivery on that was god awful. God awful.
I feel myself getting red now. I don't know my
I was
spelling.
trying to spell out. I was like,
Rap,
do
I mean R-A-P, not rap. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do like some rap. You're really giving it a.
I do
you
like
some rap.
I like original. See, you mentioned NWA, right? When they first came out, it was different. It was like, whoa, what is, up until that point, as a, how old was I? Probably younger than you are. Up to that point, we'd never really heard any of that kind of stuff. All right, we'd heard, like, when they rap within a song, but never that kind. I suppose you call it gangster rap. But NWA, they, you listen to it and you was like, wow, this is something different. And everyone came after that. But it was different. It was different to anything else that was out there. And that's why, as youngsters, we found it interesting, because we were like, oh, this is quite, this is all right, But now it just all sounds the same. They're all trying to be that kind of group. Oh, we're dangerous with this. It's all the same. It's all the same. That's why I'm not a fan of it.
By the way,
that moment has passed.
What do you mean that moment has passed?
That moment of being different, I think, has passed. It's like, who was
but then how could you argue everything sounds the same, and now you're saying that you can't make something that sounds different? So you can't win.
So if you're talking about what they do now, is it Stormzy was probably the main guy that came to prominence?
No, there was by the way,
but he was the main. Everyone.
Full disclosure, I have no in-depth knowledge on this subject at all. These are just two idiots having their opinions, but one significantly older than the other.
Listen, I don't like it.
But
I think it all sounds the same, and that's my opinion. You asked me, and there you go.
Okay, right. Topic number two.
When you play it in the car, I always say the same boring thing. Is this the same song? How long is it? No, it's a different song. Really? Yeah, we've played 4 songs since that first one. So
they are different.
That's the challenge for you. In our next one, I want you to, as I said, get 3. I don't want you to choose. I just want you to get 3 artists from your playlists. I don't want you to listen to them. And I want you to make 10-second clip of each one of their different songs and play them one after the other. And you play them here, right? And if they will all sound the same.
Yeah, but you have to be honest, because if they do
if they don't, I'll go, actually, yeah, they don't sound the same.
All right, what do you want to bet?
But from my old 54-year-old ears, they all sound the same.
All right, I'll tell you what. I bet you I can get 3 that sound different.
No. But I don't want you to listen to them and go, oh, that sounds... I just want you to randomly select 3 artists.
So I'll go to like my like songs on Spotify, and I'll just go like that and rap and choose 3.
And don't just select a 10-second clip from each one. I don't want you even to think about it.
I'll just do that and then skip to the middle and then play it.
Yes.
For 3 songs.
Yes.
And you do the same with yours.
Yes.
And we.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And we got to find who's got more of an eclectic taste.
All right.
But are you doing, because you can pick genres on Spotify?
No. You're specifically talking about this
rap.
Yes.
Yeah, but have you got rap on your?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I got NWA.
So yours will all be the same. What's this?
But you're specifically my challenge to you is, I'm saying it all sounds the same, and you're saying no, and it's all so that's what I'm saying to you. Select 3 tracks from 3 randomly selected artists of that specific genre, and just do 10-second or even a 5-second
One
clip
sec.
of
Hold
each
on,
one.
sorry, I got a little notification here. There we go. Right, back to it. So, okay, I'll
So
pick 3.
That's your
Okay.
challenge.
All
I
right.
don't want but don't cheat. I don't want you to think
What
about
do
it and
you
go,
mean
oh,
cheat?
this sounds just.
I'll
shut-
do it. No, I'll do it live. I'll do it here. I'll
All
put my
right then.
phone down.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll scroll.
Yeah.
I can't do it now because my phone's filming. And if I
Okay.
do it on yours, it's not my Spotify. But
Okay.
I'll scroll.
Yeah.
I'll pick one. I'll skip to the middle and I'll play it. And I'll do it
All right.
3 times.
Yeah.
And if they're different, you owe me 10 quid.
Okay.
And if
what
they're,
if
the,
they're the
same,
same?
I'll give you 10 quid.
Okay.
Yeah?
Is it going to be cashless or is it going to be £10? 10 of your earth sterling.
No, it's got to be cash.
All right.
Cold, hard cash.
All right. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got to have the cash on the table ready
Okay.
to go.
All right.
All right. Well, moving swiftly on
Yeah.
to our next topic. That was 20 minutes. Half of that was me reading a
talking-
notification on the fucking thing. How old are you now?
54.
Fuck you now.
Well.
I'm only 23.
Yeah.
What was your ideal night out? Because I feel like we're very different. You as 23 and me as 23. I feel like we're different.
My ideal night out as a 23-year-old,
Yeah.
it would have been to a house rave.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'm going my first rave soon.
Oh, it's nothing like it on the planet.
Would you?
Oh, I don't know if they're the same now, but you gotta remember when I was your age, from about 80, so very late 80s to mid 90s. That was our 60s. You know, when people older people talk about the freedom of the 60s.
Yeah.
That was our version. Our age, that was our version of the 60s.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Very late 80s, about 88, 89 to about 95. They were the glory years of house music.
Were you going out like raves every week?
It was just... listen, son, I cannot... You actually felt like you were part of something really exciting happening, and everything was new, and everything was clean, and everything was just exciting, and it was just an incredible time. It really was. And some of the best nights I remember were going to raves, going to house parties. Just it was just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. And then after kind of, I suppose after 96 onwards, it became a bit more commercialised. Like we used to go to Ministry of Sound.
Okay.
We were there when it on the first night it opened.
That's still open now, isn't it?
It's still open now.
I've never been.
But
I
we
know
were
it's
there on the first night it opened, and we used to go pretty much maybe every other weekend for about a year to the Ministry. And in them days, it was just a club under some railway arches. And all they did was play house music, and there was no commercialisation. Didn't even have a bar.
So how would you get?
All you could buy was water.
So what were you doing?
I don't need to go into that. But it was so it was just it was I can't describe.
By
it
the
to
way,
you.
Your hand's like in the way
Oh,
of your own shot.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But
So
it's up to you if you want. your
yeah,
hand
and
in
then
the way.
after kind of and then the Ministry started to become a bit more commercial, as everything does as time goes on. And they had a record label, and then they started doing merchandise, and then they started promoting, and now I don't think it has the same kudos. It doesn't have the same kind of
kudos. What does that mean?
It doesn't have the same edginess because it's become quite commercial now.
Okay.
Back in that day, it was edgy. It was kind of, I suppose, grungy. For one, it was grungy. You just turned up in all your house music gear, and you queued up and you paid your money. You went in and you just danced all night. We sometimes came out of there at 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun's coming up. You're like, "Hey." But it was just that some of the best nights I can remember are either at Ministry, or we used to go to.
Oh. We got a call again. That's all good. That's all good.
Listen, Zach, work calls. I've got to,
Listen, guys, this will be edited out, but I'm not editing out these bits, so they know how many times you've walked out. It's supposed to be a co-host here, and he's walking out. It's the second time he's walked out. Mid-conversation. Loads better, but
so anyway, back to your question. Yes, that period of time, I had some of the best nights. You know, people look at you when you're a certain age and they think you've never lived, you've never partied, you've never been anywhere or done anything.
I don't think that.
Yeah, but it's because you're my son. But, you know, there was one particular evening that was just so random.
Move your hand because
it was just so random, but it was after the event. It was when I was, you know, in our first episode, I said I lived for quite a while with your great-grandmother, my nan.
Yeah.
And there was one particular evening. So she lived in Hackney.
Okay.
And there was always something going on along the road, always some weird thing happening or whatever. So, and obviously this was in the day before Google search.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe the internet, but, you know, there wasn't such a thing with searching stuff. And I'd got back, I think it must have been about 4 in the morning, 3:30, 4 in the morning. So I was
just wired.
So I was up in my room, and I had the window open, and I was sort of sitting on the chair, just, you know, I was having a puff, right, looking out the window. And all of a sudden, this is the God honest truth, right? It was so random. Even now, when I think about it, it makes me chuckle. And a guy rode past. So I'm looking out the window, and a guy rode past on a bicycle, completely naked, except he was wearing a bowler hat, right? And as he rode past, all I could think was, where did he get that bowler hat from?
Are you sure this weren't the drugs talking?
But that kind of sticks in my memory. Like one of the nights, that is what I remember about the night, was that.
Oh,
yeah, that's all I could think about.
Where's
where
that
he got the bowler hat from. Yeah. So yes, some of the best nights were during that period.
I'm next weekend going to my first rave.
Oh, is that next weekend?
It's next weekend.
Hey,
what have I got to prepare for? What do I do?
Well, I don't know, because I haven't been to one for a while. So, but it's not going to be anything like the ones we used to go to.
You don't think?
Nah.
Why?
What is it is it outside, or is it in a venue, or?
I think it's a venue, but there's different rooms.
Right.
So there's like house, garage, jungle, something like that.
Okay. So be prepared to pay through the nose for a drink.
Oh,
I'm
really?
guessing that's going to be standard.
I'm just going to take loads of pills.
What?
No, I'm too afraid to take pills. I'm not taking pills. No, I'm actually not.
They're probably going to search every single person when they go in, right? So you're not going to be able to subsidise your alcohol intake with, you know.
Proceed. I don't know.
Put it this way. That's why when we went to raves, all they sold was water.
Fair enough.
So
I'm sure
take that with what you want.
But it's like Fort Park, you know, like food at like amusement parks is stupid expensive because you can't leave.
Yeah, it'd be the same because you're a captive audience.
But that's the same with everything, isn't it? Same with
they
clubs,
charge
same
you for
with
the
bars.
ticket, then they charge you through the nose for a drink. Everything is monetised now. Everything.
Okay.
It's like you go to the airport now. They charge you to drop someone off at the airport.
You know they charge you to go to the toilet at certain places as well.
Every place does.
I refuse.
Now.
I refuse.
So you got to pay like £1 to go for a piss.
It's ridiculous.
£5 for a shit.
Really?
Yeah.
No. That's the thing, though. It's like you can just like when before that. Why are they? Why are they charging?
Why?
Because they charging for you to go for a piss.
They what is it on Peaky Blinders?
What
does he say?
I don't know.
They can. Why do they do it? Because they fucking can. That's why.
And if they can, they do.
There you go. There's your answer.
I can't. I just
Like if you take one of your mates to the airport now, right? You drop them off at the airport at Heathrow. It's going to cost you £6 to
drop them off.
You're dropping off the airport's customers, because once they get out, they're their customers, right? So they're charging you £6 to drop someone off, and they say, "Oh, it's to encourage people to take public transport." It's bollocks. That's what it is. All it is to get as much money out as everybody as they possibly can. It's just to monetize everything they can.
I never knew you get
Simple
charged for
as
dropping
that.
someone off at the airport.
Yeah, Heathrow it's
It's
£6. I think Gatwick is £7. Stansted is. In fact, I think pretty much 90% of the airports in the UK now charge to drop off, and that is only a UK thing. They don't do it anywhere else in the world. Only the UK. I think I'm right in saying that. They certainly don't do it in Europe.
That's
They don't do it in Cyprus. They don't do it in Turkey where we've been. It's only the UK.
What about like Ubers and that drop people off at the airport? They have to pay.
Yeah, it's incorporated into the fare.
Oh, into the price.
Mm.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's mental.
I think I read somewhere that Heathrow, they generate from... So before they were charging drop-off fees, I read somewhere that they generate in excess of £100 million a year just in parking. And that's overall, short-term, long-term, staff parking, parking as a general
but parking
umbrella.
in general is like extortionate.
Yeah, so they purely from parking £100 million a year, over 100 million, and that was before COVID.
We should start a car park. Let them park outside the house.
Yeah,
£2.
five an hour.
That'll probably do well.
Yeah,
No, well,
but that's right. They just want to monetize everything now. They want to. This country now, everywhere you go, they want to get money out of you.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a piece of you.
What are we going to do about it?
If it's not tax, then it's stuff like that. If it's not that, they charge you go toilet. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I remember I was in London somewhere. It wasn't even an airport. It was in London with my mates, and we were getting the train somewhere, and we're like, "Oh, we need a piss. There's a toilet here." And there was a card machine.
Yeah.
So like, and there was barriers.
Yeah.
So you couldn't actually get. You pay, and the barrier's open. You can go to the toilet.
Yeah. Just to go for a wee.
I refused to go.
Did you wet yourself?
No. But I wish I went.
But because
That's
we're becoming a cardless society, a cashless society, even now the charity people that are collecting for charities and when you go to the supermarket, they're standing there.
But that's just
and you always do
they're
that
involving
thing,
with the time.
and you go, "Oh, I've got no money." I go, "It's all right. I got a machine."
Can't knock them. Have you? So with, I don't know what I was saying then. I was going to say something, completely forgot. Completely forgot.
Oh, and then next topic.
Next topic. Shall we throw out another one?
Go on then.
We've already done half an hour, by the way. Cut out about 40 minutes. Well,
Of me going
cut out about
outside.
30,
Me going
20
outside,
minutes.
Yeah.
But nah, we won't. This won't be going on for mental. We'll do like an hour, a little less than an hour, 45 minutes. No, it don't need to be fucking like extortionate.
Okay. Like the airport drop-off fees.
Yeah,
Or drinks at raves.
yeah. Unless people want it to be,
Mm.
which I don't know if that's a bit too much to be listening to you for an hour.
I can't even listen to myself for an hour.
Yeah, you can. You can listen to yourself all day. You could sit in a room in front of a mirror and talk to yourself for 4 hours and come out with a smile on your face. Don't lie to me, boy.
Maybe.
Are you cycling again now? You got your bike sorted?
Yes,
How's that going?
very good.
How is your gay little pants, trousers, cushiony?
Oh,
trousers?
got new shorts now. New
I'm-
shorts, new top, new pedals on the bicycle after you broke them. You broke the axle. So I had to fix all that. So you broke the bicycle, bought yourself a new bicycle, and then left me to buy the parts that
I
needed
offered to buy
to
it.
repair the
I offered to
bicycle
buy
that
them.
you broke.
I offered to buy them.
So yes, I'm enjoying that in conjunction with my training.
So do you forgive your hatred for cyclists now you're back on a bike? Ooh.
It's not. It's not. But when we say cyclists, we're referring to the guys that cycle on the road, think they're in the Tour de France.
Well, yeah, the guys who cycle on the
block all
road
the
are
traffic.
cyclists.
I don't know. I think as I've got older, I've mellowed. I think. Do you know what? Everyone's got to use the roads. They're not all going to cycle on the pavement, are they? So,
Whoa.
yeah, you know.
That's the opinion you've changed since last time.
Yeah.
You had a hatred for. I feel like after you watched that Tour de France thing on Netflix, you were like, "Nah, I kind of respect him now." And you kind of just.
But
went
they
with
ride
it.
some nice bicycles, man. Carbon and
But have you seen the
aluminium.
price of them as well?
Yeah, I know. And you kind of think, do you know what? That guy, he's invested a lot in that bicycle, and he's fit as fuck, and he's just doing his thing.
I wish I would have a cooler outfit though. A bit skimpy for my.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
a bit-
nothing against it.
A
But
bit
I just think-
lycra-y.
Yeah, like
But most of the guys you see round here cycling, they're all kind of, a lot of them are more middle-aged, but they've all got big fat bellies. And you think, and then they stop off at the coffee shops and eat cake. and pastries.
You need to get the carbs in, don't you? If you're doing a long ride.
I don't see the point of. You just ruined the whole ride by stopping off, having a coffee and a pastry. You know?
Depends how long you're riding for. If it's like 10 minutes.
I kind of... My attitude towards that has changed in as much that I can appreciate the fitness level that you need to cycle like that, and the stamina you need, and the commitment and the dedication. You know, I've been out on the road at 5:30, 6 in the morning, and then all of a sudden I'll come across 4 or 5 cyclists all doing their and I think, shit, man, that's all right. Good luck to you, but
if you're on a long ride, you've got to start. That's the only thing. I feel like sports like cycling. It's the same because I work with a golf course. The same with golf. If you're doing a long cycle, it's going to be like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So if you want some of your day, you have to get up stupid early.
But also,
and then you're knackered.
But also, we don't live in a country like continental Europe that's got all these beautiful mountain passes.
We've got some beautiful places though. We've got some scenic compared to like London, central London. Like, this is country.
Yeah, but they have, if they're cycling through the Surrey Hills, well, they have to get there. So, I've mellowed.
Okay,
I kind of, you get stuck behind a group, you think, all right, I'll get past when it's safe to do so. And
I'm glad you've mellowed. You're a bit of a roid head when it came to cyclists. You're mental. Let's introduce, do you know what? But
yes, my cycling is coming along. I'm doing it every Sunday in conjunction with my training.
And the outfits are getting skimpier?
No, probably the opposite.
Okay, that's good.
I'm putting more layers on.
That's good.
Got a cut, haven't I?
Oh yeah. To be fair, yeah, I enjoy a cycle, but I'm not a big road cyclist. I don't even cycle.
No. I'm not. I go along through the Brooklands forest there, along the canals, along the fields.
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm getting bored of this conversation. Right. Spice it up a bit. I want to introduce a segment. The cheeky little segment. Ain't heard that one before. I'm all in the lingo now with the old podcast, segments, co-host. You gotta get on my level, man. Right. But I want to introduce a segment. It's a segment that you thought of ages ago.
Okay.
Along the lines of what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I would say this week, but since you've mellowed out a bit, I think we're going to have to do it for a month. But father, dad, give me the lowdown. What is it that has been annoying you this month? What is it? If there is, because there might not be.
People that block fucking roundabouts.
Roundabouts?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. People that block the exits and entrance to roundabouts when there's traffic, right? You can see people want to go across and you sit there and you look at me like that and then go, well, if you didn't go there in the first place, you wouldn't be doing it. Oh, it just drives me insane. Literally drives me insane. Literally. Like, I'm coming to a roundabout, I want to go straight on, right? And it's totally clear and it's the main road is busy. And I can go straight across. And some dickhead comes and sits there at the junction and blocks the exit to go across the roundabout. And it just infuriates me. Do you know what? I want to just... I just want to have one of those, the big snowplow things, right? I just want to have one of them on the front of
the front of the car.
And just ram them out the way and just go across, like Mad Max, just go across. But what infuriates me even more, they don't realise that what they're doing is just infuriating. Like if
I feel like they do, but they don't.
No, they don't.
They think
you know why? Because the standard of driving since the whole COVID escapade has just dropped through the floor. People they're just so incompetent. They don't look what they're doing. They don't regulate their speed. They don't like in my mind, you get these modern cars now, the little lights appear on the wing mirrors if there's a car close.
Okay.
Right? What that tells me is you're not checking your mirrors. Why do you need that? You should be looking in your mirrors to know that there's a motorcycle or a car coming up. That means they're just driving like this. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's someone there. It's just the standard of driving in general. It's just all. And what annoys me even more, they sit there, they block the roundabout, and you go, and then they look at you, and you go to them, what? And then they go, what? And you think, what do you mean, what? You just block the exit to the roundabout because you're a fucking idiot. Because you can't. Don't. Seriously, man, don't.
Oh my god! And this is this the same on your bike as well? To give a little bit of context, you run a chauffeur company, so you're driving to and from the airport all the time, and also you ride a motorbike.
Yeah.
Is it the same with the bike? Or
With the bike, it's slightly easier because you can zip in and out.
But still, if they're not paying attention,
still, you just like you know that. So the bike's got a full on free flow system on it, right? So it's loud, it's quite loud.
Okay.
And I'll be riding behind someone, right? And they just sit, and then you see them looking in the mirror, and you go to overtake, but they have it in their mind that they need to change lanes because you're behind them. So then they go into the middle lane if I'm riding on the motorway, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Are they trying to help? Or are they just...
I don't know what. Actually, you know what? You get that sometimes where if you're riding along, you know, like
if you're in the fast lane or something.
No. If you're riding along, normal roads, not on the motorway, and you're riding behind someone, you do get people, and I'll give them that. They pull to.
I do that.
Right.
I do that.
But as a biker, because you see, as a biker, you overtake when it's safe to do so. And sometimes they're trying to pull in to let you pass. When there's a truck coming the other way, or there's a road island, or a junction, and then when you don't pass, they get all annoyed, and then they cut back again. So if I was to say anything, if you're driving and you see a biker behind you, right, just make sure you can see him, and then when it's safe to do so, they will pass you.
Just stay on your course.
Just don't. I know there are a lot of people that go,
trying to be polite.
Yeah, but if you're going along a clear road, right, and there's space to pull over, and they're coming up behind, you can pull over a little bit, and we'll always acknowledge that and go. But in general, just drive normal. Just make sure you're aware of them, and they'll pass when it's safe to do so.
Okay. Well, if anyone was wondering,
roundabouts, blocking and just junctions in general. Yeah, when there's traffic lights and there's a sign. And then they stop right there where the junction is as the side road. And then you're sitting there waiting to pull out.
Yeah.
Just really,
Let's just relax. Let's take a breath. I didn't think that would irk you as much as it did, so I do apologise.
Very irksome, indeed.
Very
irksome.
What we'll do, by the way, we're gonna call it a day in a second, because you know what they say, always leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you seem
I'm
a bit
all hot
stressed.
now.
Yeah,
Relax.
It's gonna be okay. Sorry,
you've
guys.
Rolled me up. I'm all like, I'm full of anxiety now.
Oh, we're gonna
I need to go and do a session on the
go
bag.
and hit the bag for a bit or something. But
I thought you might have asked me about that, but you didn't.
Well, listen,
training.
we've got every other week, darling.
Okay.
So don't you stress.
Okay.
If you behave yourself and don't walk out every 2 minutes, maybe you come back on. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the episode. We'll do that segment. I'll be interested to see what changes next.
And all of you driving, when you come to a roundabout, don't block the fucking junction.
Okay.
God.
And if you're a fan of this, you can block a junction. It's fine. If you just keep watching this, don't worry about it.
Just keep those roundabouts clear, people.
You like that? Anyway, yeah. So if
I guarantee.
Oh, here we go.
Whoever listens to this and they're drivers,
They're gonna hate you,
right? No, they're gonna go. Yeah, that really winds me up as well. And the people that do it are gonna go. Do I do that? Maybe I do.
If you do it, you never think about it. You're like,
right.
I've
if you're
probably done
listening
it
to
once
this,
or twice.
right, and you do it, it's going to come into your mind, and you'll go, that was on Zach's podcast.
Well,
so
there we
please,
go. We're out there.
ladies and gentlemen out there, keep those roundabouts clear.
We're making the world a safer place.
We are,
That's what
and
this
it
is
does
about.
make it safe, and it eases congestion, it eases stress. It does. Keep the roundabouts and junctions clear, please.
Moral of the story, guys: keep the roundabouts, and that's what I'm going to name this episode.
Keep the roundabouts clear.
Keep the roundabouts and junctions clear.
Yes.
But yeah. So I hope you enjoy it. We're gonna, like I said, in next episode of you coming on, we're gonna go through the music, and I'm gonna prove you wrong. and you're going to give me a tenner. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see. Well, you'll see him in the next episode where you're co-hosting with me.
Ah. Well, who's that going to be with? You know yet?
Oh no,
Or is it a surprise?
I mean, what I mean is we're going to have a guest every other week.
Yeah.
But I haven't got the facilities for 3 microphones at the moment.
So
right,
it'll
okay,
yeah.
Next week will be a guest.
Right.
I think it might be Arena or Jerry.
Okay.
And then week off that we're going to come back on.
Okay.
And we'll do the music lowdown and see.
Yeah.
what
Oh
you think.
yes. So that's a tenner on the table.
Yeah,
that's the challenge.
We'll put it on the table before we start the pod, and then as soon as you hear it, you'll be sliding that tenner over me, going, "Sorry, son."
I don't think so.
Take it back.
I don't think so.
All right, gents, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.
Goodbye.